One of the most stressful and traumatic processes is visa application process. The process can be really stressful, but more traumatizing, and it might even give you a sleepless night if there is no availability of appointment slot. This was my case some months ago. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I was able to get a visa within 1 week. 1 week. I am surprised myself. In fact, when I received the message that my passport is on my way, I said, oh my gosh, another denial of visa. But it arrived, I opened it, and lo and behold, my visa was granted. I will share with you how I got the appointment in the first place. Stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel, Motivated and Inspired. My name is Mimi Faith. If you are a return viewer, thank you very much for returning to support me. And if this is your first time, well, thank you very much that you're here. I hope I will give you the information that you are searching for. Now, this video is going to be divided into 3 episodes. This episode is going to cover the appointment booking procedure and all that you have to do. And then the second episode is going to be about the required documents that you need for this visa type. And then the last and third one is going to be just filling the visa application form in case you are going to be in doubt or having some challenges as to what answers to give to certain questions on the visa form. So let's dive straight into the appointment booking. Now, if you're applying for any kind of Spanish visa in the UK, you have to apply through BLS International in the UK. They have 3 offices in total, one in London, one in Manchester, and the other one in Edinburgh. So depending on where you are residing, you might have to attend a specific office. So be very, very, very careful which branch you go and submit your application. If not, they might just reject the whole application. And you know how traumatizing it is. You don't want to do anything to jeopardize your appointment, because you are only going to be able to book another appointment after 3 months of the first appointment that you book. Again, I also want to point out that before you book the appointment, take into consideration your transportation means to the location. Because I, for instance, I live outside of London. I live in Devon, so I have to calculate from my house to the train station or to the airport, or if I'm going to go by car, how many hours, what's the time duration that I need to spend on the road to get there. Also consider that London is a very, very chaotic and crowded city, so there is so much traffic that I calculated and gave myself enough time. But I had to alight from the bus and walk to the appointment center so that I am able to arrive there on time. So consider all of that before you choose a specific date and time. Now, let's go straight to this appointment. So you need to book the appointment through BLS International. However, when I went on their website, they didn't have any appointment available in the month that I was trying to book the appointment. They didn't have it in the coming month, no, the second coming month. So I was frustrated. In that research, I realized that I had to write to the consulate. So I wrote to them, and then they gave me the steps or the procedure to go through to be able to book appointments. This is because non-EU family members to EU citizens that have advantages over the rest of the people. So for the first time, I feel very privileged being married to an EU citizen. Because if not, then I would have so stranded, because I already bought my ticket. Like, a lot has already gone into the process. Now, sometimes you do not plan. In my case, I didn't plan to apply for visa because I am a resident of Spain. However, my residence expired, and then there was a lot of struggle renovating my residence. So now, write to this email address that is on the screen. I'm going to leave it and other information in the description box, so do go there to get other information that you want. This is the email you have to write to. You can communicate to the consulate through Spanish or English. I chose Spanish. Just put this email address. The subject of the email is going to be appointment for family members of EU or EEA citizen. A or A-U. And then you just write hello or don't write hello at all. The body of this email is going to be one, your complete name. That is your first name and then your last name, or if you have two last names, you put it there. And then your passport number, your email address, your telephone number, and your place of residence in the UK. Then the copy of identification of your family member. In my case, it is my spouse or my husband. And then you also attach proof of your relationship to that family member. In my case, it was the marriage certificate. If it is your child or your parents or a common partner or cohabiting partner, you have to add that certificate. Without that proof of relationship, you will not be able to be granted, first of all, the appointment to submit your application. And then send the email. They responded quite early, and then they sent me a link in which I book my appointment. So that was it. You book your appointment and then you prepare for the documents that you need to submit. This is the end of this video. Like I would always say, be bold, be you, do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, but most of all, stay motivated and inspired. I will see you in the next episode where we are going to discuss the required documents that is needed for this type of visa application. See you in the next video. Adios.
Stay motivated and inspired.